Good morning, everyone. Good morning to y'all. You know what I get excited about? Besides seeing Rebecca's shining, glowing face in the sunlight over there, just reminding me that she's in Florida and I'm not. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see everybody. Then I see Robin's palm trees over there. And once again, reminding me I'm not in Florida, but soon we'll be in Florida in July for the Success Summit. Very excited about it. I got goosebumps. Alicia, look at her. She's just all quiet there, but I know you're in Florida too. I had a great conversation with her yesterday. She called me up. She sends me the infamous text I get from people. You got a couple minutes? You got 5 minutes? You got some time? I get those text messages. And I said, as long as you don't mind me putting fertilizer out at the same time we have a conversation, I'm perfectly good. So we had a great talk yesterday, and just excited about this week, excited about this month. Spring break next week, Kevin. Spring break, a little different than normal. Amy Kane, a little bit different. Justin, just relax over there. Look at him driving over there, just cruising. How many of you can come on video? Come on video today, because Jada asked me. He goes, Brock, do you think you can get some people on video today? I said, Jada, you know what, bud? I'm gonna get some people on video for you today. So if you can come on video today, don't be scared. I don't care what you're doing. Now, if you're in the shower, that could be a little something different. That could be a little something. But outside of that, I don't care what you got going on. Let's see what you got, your shining faces and what you're doing over there. So good morning to everybody. Good morning from Oregon, my West Coast peeps. Good morning to you guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all on this wonderful Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday. There's John Hart. Good morning, John Hart. All right, guys, if you know anybody that should be on our Figured Out Friday show, if you have a guess, I don't care. Maybe you have a story. You're like, you know what? I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous. I've never done that before. But you might have a story to help somebody. For 2 years, I didn't tell them about my drinking story because I was embarrassed. I didn't think I was like, I don't know about that. But until I realized it shifted, I was on a podcast yesterday, and they asked me, like, what shifted in your head on why you start to share and help people? And it literally was that alone. It was just like, you know what? I could help somebody by sharing my story. Somebody else could be going through what I'm going through, been through, whatever it might be. So you might have a story that God wants you to share with somebody. So if that is you, I want you to direct DM me, go in the chat here instead of hitting for everyone, just find my name and message me, and we will connect and we will link up. John Hart brings amazing people. Rebecca brings amazing people on the show. Michelle's brought amazing people on here. Kevin Jones, amazing person. Hannah, we had on Friday. So if you have somebody, please, we are always looking to meet and have people on our show. So without further ado, our main man, Mr. F3 himself, he got himself all in uniform today for his F3 that he's going to be sharing with us today. His focus, his fight, and his finish are three things that we probably say many times throughout our day. We probably say it that we don't even realize what we're saying. We don't realize some of the words of the focus. I say focus all the time. It's actually on my calendar. Whoever wants this calendar, let me know. I'll get you the link for it, but you can't see it, but it says focus right here in the upper part. And today my focus is videos and green screen. That is my focus today, videos and green screen. So if you want to know exactly what it says, it doesn't say like hang out by the pool. I wish it did. Maybe next week it might say that, but it says videos and it says green screen. So when Jada talks to us today about his focus, his fight, his finish, his F3, he's writing a book. He's putting his content together. Him and I met from Chad Free. He coaches Chad's son, but he speaks to high school kids. He's working through high school kids, our youth. It's amazing. How many of you want to work with our youth? Put a 5 in the chat if you want to work with our youth. I was a teacher for 12 years and I miss coaching high school. I truly miss that age level. I'm in for a rude awakening with my daughter going into the high school level here very shortly. Rebecca, no smirking on that, but it's going to be a challenge. I can already tell. But without further ado, guys, he's working on himself. He's working on his speaking. He's working on his book. He's working on his F3. He's focusing. He's fighting, and he's going to finish today strong. Please welcome, give some hearts and some love in the chat for our main man, Mr. Coach Jada. Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, bro?
I am doing good, man. I am very blessed, as they tell me, as one of my on my prayer calls, Kelly, she says, blessed and highly
Highly
favored. Blessed
favored.
and
Yes,
highly favored.
sir.
I'm here. I am here, man.
Well, that's good. That's good, man. That's good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, y'all already know who it is now. Hey, it's your boy Jada, aka Mr. L3. I'm getting ready to share a little message with you guys today. But before I do that, let me apologize for last month. I'm gonna tell you right now, the day that I had to speak that morning, I woke up like 2, 3 in the morning with a terrible, terrible toothache. And so I had to hit Brock. I'm telling him, man, there's no way. I want to sit here and punch my freaking jaw off my darn self. So I do apologize for last month. It was something out of my control, and I couldn't help it. So I just want to start it the day off with that. Another thing I would love to start the day off with is this right here. You know how Brock tells us to come off mute and say something, right? Say do his little thing, say his affirmation with him. Well, I want to do something similar, right? But it's not an affirmation. This is what I want us to do. If you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you guys a question, right? And once I ask you the question, I'm gonna say, can I get an F3? If you can come off mute, give me this F3 sign and say F3. That'll start my day. I'll be ready to rock and roll. I can't do nothing until I do that. Is that cool? Cool.
Hey,
Cool.
man,
Cool.
I'm ready.
All right. So listen, this is my question. And this is what I do every day with my guys on the football team. After flex and stretch. We do our ram jacks. Then I come in the middle of them. I ask them a question. I say, man, y'all ready to get better today? If y'all ready to get better today, let me get an F3. And they just roar it out. F3. So we get ready to do it now, right? Okay. All right. So this is my question to you guys. If you guys if you guys were blessed to open your eyes this morning and see another one of these beautiful days on this earth, let me get an F3.
F3.
Free.
Let's go. Okay. All right, cool. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So like I said, like Brock said, my topic today is F3. That's my brand. That's the way I live my life. But I want to get a little bit more in depth about F3 instead of just saying F3. People ask me all the time, what do F3 mean? Focus, fight, finish. But I don't get into depth with them. So I would love to do that today. F3 is a lifestyle for me, guys. It's a mindset that I've adapted since 2021. It's like I said, it's the way I live my life every day. And it's three simple but empowering and inspiring words. And it has gotten me over the past several years. It has gotten me, through a lot of things, through some obstacles. It's got me through some setbacks, just by those three words. I do have a mission statement also with F3. I think I sent it to Brock, but I'm going to tell you guys my mission statement. All right. My mission statement is this. We're going to focus on the task at hand. We're going to fight every day to sustain the right mindset to be great and to overcome any adversity or distractions that's trying to prolong you from reaching your end goal. Last but not least, Robin, hey, we're going to finish the deal. Whatever you set your mind to do in life, do it. And don't let nothing or no one stop you until you finish. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Jay. And that's my mission statement. Like I said, I live my life every single day by those three words. Every day, you have to focus. Everyone on this earth have to focus, whatever that may be. Every day we have to fight, man. It's gonna be adversity, it's gonna be setbacks and challenges thrown your way every single day when we on this earth. And at the end of the day, we got to finish the deal. Like I said, whatever you set your mind to do in life, do it. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna hit a bump or two, but we got to finish the deal. We have to finish the deal. So that is my F3 statement. It's at a point of sometime during the day, throughout the day, I read that statement. I see that statement somewhere throughout the day. So I wish and I hope and I pray that you guys take that mentality with you guys too. I just want to break the 3 elements down to F3. Like I said, it's focus. We have to fight. We have to finish. With the focus, what do you mean by focus, Jada? We're gonna focus on the task at hand. What do that mean? That means we have to lock in or whatever goal or task we have that day or whatever. We have to lock in without any distractions. Without any distractions, you have to concentrate. It's gonna be times where you're gonna want to get off track, but the main thing with the focus, you got to just stay goals, stay engaged with what you have in front of you. Just an example with me with focus and my experiences, it's easy. It came when I finished school. When I went back to school, I had to take online classes, and I'm gonna tell you guys now, I was nervous. I was nervous because first and foremost, I haven't been in school for 19 years. And another thing is I was taking online classes. I've heard all the talk, all my years coming through school, how tough and difficult online classes can be. You have to stay disciplined. You have to be focused because if you fall behind a little bit, it's going to be tough to catch up. So I had that in the back of my mind, had that in my head. So I had to really buckle down and focus, in 2023, 2024, when I went back to school and to take them online classes, because I had other things in life that I was doing. Like I say, I have a moving company, but I just don't have a moving company. I'm actually in the field. I'm working every day. I have coaching. Again, I'm not used to going and doing online classes, but I had to do it because it's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to finish my my degree, so I had to put in laser lock focus. I had to fight. So we focus on the task at hand. We're gonna fight every day to sustain the right mindset to be great. And I'm gonna stop right there. For every person in this room on this chat, I'm gonna need, if you feel like, and if you know that you're great, put great in the chat. And you know what, guys? And if I don't see a lot of greats in this chat, I'm gonna be disappointed, because each and every one of you guys on this show is great. God has placed greatness upon each and every one of us in some capacity in our life. So again, what's up, Robin? So again, we're gonna focus, we're gonna fight every day to sustain the right mindset to be great and to overcome any adversity or distractions that's trying to prolong you from reaching your end goal. What that mean by fight? What I mean by that is when you're back against the wall, when you have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna throw your hands up and start swinging back at life, or are you just gonna sit and feel sorry for yourself and make excuses and let life pass you by? What are you gonna do if you get knocked down 10 times? Are you willing to get up 11? That's the fight. And I had to do a lot of fighting through my life. I had to do a lot of fighting through my life, from learning from my learning disability. I had to fight. From my reading problem coming up through school all the way to college, I had to fight. Not passing the SAT, taking me three times to qualify and pass the SAT. Each time I failed, I kept fighting. I failed one time, I took it again. I failed that second time, and I took it again. And I took the ACT, and I failed it, and I took it again. I failed it again, but the last time I took that SAT, I qualified. I kept fighting. I kept fighting. And another thing, I would love to show you guys this right here. And this has to do with the fight part. As you guys know, some of you guys, I had a career-ending injury in college. The last time I was on that field, laying on my back, I had to get this jersey cut off me. This is my practice jersey from Western Carolina University. Sweet, stylish, and everything from back from 2004, 2005. But if y'all could pay close attention, I had to get this jersey cut off me. You can see the cuts. And I told my coaches I wanted to keep this jersey. This right here, I see this jersey every day of my life because it reminds me of the hurt and the fight that I've gone through to get to where I'm at right now. I fought my tail off, man, just from school to growing up without a father, with a father on drugs, not having no guidance, no male guidance. I had to fight, man. I had to fight. But this jersey right here is a representation of me and my fight. And what these three words on the front of my shirt stand for: focus, fight, finish. Because I could have easily gave up life. I could have easily stayed in that depression mode that I was in after this jersey was cut off me. Whenever things get tough for me, y'all, I take a look at this jersey. And I'm gonna keep fighting my ass off to get to where I want to get to. So this jersey really, really, really means a whole lot to me because again, it represents the fight, the struggle, the heartache, the pain that I've gone through in my life, that I've overcome. And again, over the past several years, these three words and this F3 has helped me overcome that and do that. So that is with the fight. Last but not least, hey, Rebecca, Michelle, my boy John Hart. Hey, John Hart, I'm sorry to jump off subject. Yeah, Raven Nation, baby, Raven Flock. Me and John get ready for the NFL draft. We both Baltimore Raven fans, so I had to throw that in there. Kevin, how you doing this morning? At least what's going on? So listen, at the end of the day, you have to finish the deal. You know, whatever you set your mind to do in life, do it and don't let nothing or no one stop you until you finish. Hey, my story with finishing. I mean, that's just self-explanatory, man. You finish, what do that mean? Complete whatever you set your mind to do. Complete it, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the situation. Complete what you have in front of you. That's finishing. My story with finishing, man. Check this out. It's easy. My story is going back to school after 19 years, and I finished the doggone deal. And I'm still to this day, still dang near on cloud nine every time I talk about it because I never thought a day in my life that I would be doing what I was doing. I never thought that I would have went back. I had a whole lot of doubt that I would go back to school. I just said it was over with. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. In 2022, my wife said something to me. And she said, Jada, you need to go back to school. She told me, she said, I mean, you so close. I mean, you representing F3. But you can't represent F3 and not taking no action, not showing. You can't tell people the focus, fight, finish, and you're not focusing and you're not fighting and you're not finishing. So I stepped back. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. So in 2023, I decided to go back to school. I called, it's funny and it's a blessing, but I called back to Western. I ended up talking to my advisor from when I first went to Western in 2001. She was still there. She was the head of the sociology department. She was happy to hear from me, and she bust her tail to get me to where I needed to go and to get me all the resources and everything that I needed to be able to graduate. So I went back to school 2023. I took online classes. The first semester I took 2 classes. That was almost a mistake because that was a lot. Dealing with what I'm dealing with now as far as life, home, work, and everything like that. But I persevered. I kept fighting, and I finished that semester. The next semester, I took one class, and I just took one class each semester over the next year. And in December 14th, 2024, I drove from Simpsonville, South Carolina to Cullowhee, North Carolina, 2 hours away, along with my family and my close circle. And we went to Western Carolina, and I graduated high school. I mean, not high school. I walked that stage for my degree. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, that had to have been the most proudest moment of my life. I mean, I love my son, I love my kids, but I think that's up there with it now. That's up there close. It might not be over, but it's close. But man, I've never been so proud, y'all. That morning that I woke up on graduation day, I got teary-eyed. I just started thinking about the things that I've gone through. The injury, the leaving school, the depression, the setbacks here, the setbacks there. And now I'm finally here. I'm sitting in the Ramsey Center with my purple cap and gown on, getting ready to finish the deal. And what a proud moment that was, not just for myself, but it was a proud moment for my mom. It was a proud moment for my dad, who wasn't there, but I know he was there in spirit. And it was a proud moment for my wife and my kids and everyone who was there with me. I'm telling y'all, it was the best feeling of my life. And I just got to thinking about just to ride up to Cullowhee, just thinking about all the things that have happened. I'm reminiscing about the good times too, the good road trips that I took with some of my teammates back and forth home. But it was a great time just for those 2 hours for me to just reflect with myself and enjoy that ride going through the mountains to go graduate, because man, it took a lot to get there. It took a lot to get there. See, I planned on finishing my last year playing football. I planned on possibly having the opportunity to go play in the NFL or on some type of professional level. I was close, but God had other plans. God had another purpose for me. Like Chad say, man, we all create on purpose for a purpose. God had another purpose for me. And what comes to my head when I say that is Proverbs 19:21, where it say, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is God's purpose that prevails. Yeah, it was planned in my heart and in my head that I wanted to go play my last year of college football. I wanted to go play on a professional level, but that wasn't in God's plan, man. God said, "Nah, we gonna set you back a little bit. We gonna give you this injury. You're gonna sustain this injury, and you're gonna take a pivot in life, and you're gonna go another direction. I will keep you, but you're just gonna go another direction. Football is not for you no more. That ride is done. Use your experience, use your experience, your knowledge to help other kids get into school." So that's my thing, man. It wasn't in my plan. It was my plan, but it wasn't in God's plan. So that was my most proudest moment in my life. I know I was my family, everyone was happy for me, because again, I told my parents a long time ago, I didn't want them to think that I went to college to play just football. I wanted to get my education. I want to be the second person in my family to get a degree, even though I became the third because my niece ended up getting her degree and master's. But again, at the end of the day, I finished the deal. At the end of the day, I played the hand that God dealt me. God dealt everybody on this group chat, everybody on this earth, a different hand in life. But it's up to us to play it to the best of our ability. Some people were born with a good life. Some people was born without a good life. It's okay. It's your life is what you make it out to be. And again, God dealt you your hand, and it's on you, it's on me to play it to the best of our ability. Play the cards the best way we can. So I just want to leave you guys with this here. Whatever you set your mind to do in life, do it, regardless of how old you are, regardless of if you're black, white, purple, green. If you set your mind to do something and accomplish something in life, they're going to make it happen, man. And can't nobody make it happen but you and in the faith of the man upstairs. Man, I appreciate y'all time. I hope y'all really got something out of what I talked about. I hope you guys take the F3 mindset and mentality with you guys, and just go on. Let's go win today and let's kill the rest of the week. Thank you.
Man, great. Guys, I want you guys, we got a couple minutes I can add this. Do you all remember, I think it's been what, 2 months, 2.5 months, the first time Jada spoke on Zoom and he was presented. I said, all right, guys, it's his first time. Let's give him some love on here. Put a 7 in the chat if that man has grown in the last 3 months of speaking on Zoom. Put a 7 in the chat. I'm listening to you. I'm hearing you because, guys, when you speak on Zoom, engagement is very challenging. Okay, to be on Zoom and to be able to kind of keep your notes, to keep your composure. It's different than being in a classroom where you can feel the energy through a screen. So you have to like lean in. But we always say, like, call people's names. And he's naming some of you on here. He's asking you to engage in the chat. He's remembering. So in your brain, all you have to remember, like John Hart's Baltimore Ravens fan. Like that's a different side of your brain, all that you have to think, yet going right back to where you were to keeping your composure, to having a conversation and being able to call out different people. That's a skill set. And to see you grow, Jada, and as well as telling personal stories. And the speaking coaching aspect of all, when you're doing this, you're going back to pain. You're going back to emotion. Yet at the same token, keeping your composure to share your story is very impressive to see you grow through this, Jada, and how you've developed. Where did you go? I don't even see on the screen. Did we lose him? Where did he disappear? I guess he's done. He's out of here. All he finished. He's finished. He took finish to the next level. And I guarantee you right now, he's having like a conniption. He's like, where did my screen go? What happened to it?
He just meant what he said.
Yeah. He's like, when you're ready to move on your week, just finish. Just finish. So there he goes. Well, that was being that been able to work and coach with Jada and to see him grow, to see him really focus on this all is really remarkable. I wrote down this when he was speaking. He triggered into me. I failed my real estate test 7 times. And so when he was talking about how many times he's failed at it, I was just like, damn, man, I get it. I understand what failure is all about. And
Sorry.
and when he was doing here, hey Jada, we figured you finished. You're just like, I finished.
No, my computer went, hey man, my laptop went dead. That was on me. God.
I figured that was what happened. I was just like, Robin, where's Robin? Robin's cell phone always dies. I gotta get Robin like cell phone chargers all the time. I'll start talking Robin. She just vanishes
Hey,
on me.
I had to pull out the cell phone, man. So I apologize, y'all.
Hey, you had the perfect ending there.
Yeah, we were saying, I'm like, he just finished. He's finished all. He's done. He's moving on. He said for us to have a good week, and he's finished. But
Man, I'm here, man. I just really appreciate y'all time, man. I really appreciate y'all. And again, I hope y'all got something out of this thing, man. And again, I hope y'all have a great day.
Jada, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your growth. And most importantly, I want you to lean into this next conversation because I'm speaking to somebody today besides Jada. Thank you for leading by example. There's a lot of people who talk, but walking it is very difficult. And you walk it and you lead it. So hats off to you, brother, for leading for example. And for those of you on here, leading by example, continue to do it. It's not very crowded on that path. And congratulations to your growth, Jada. Very well done.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, man. Thank you for the support as well.
Close us out, brother. Lead us into Thursday. Lead us into Thursday. Close us out.
Is that boy D coming in tomorrow?
D Green coming in tomorrow.
That boy D Green, man. Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, man. I claim nothing but prosperous success for you guys. Nothing but abundant blessings. It's your boy Jada, aka Mr. L3. Stay tuned tomorrow, same time, same place. It's your boy Dead Green. I'm on the 5,000. Yes, sirski. Yo.